Welcome back to Out of the Blue. I'm Andrew Ottman. As I said in the opening, we're broadcasting from the Center for Educational Media, part of the College of Education. Dr. Laura Clark is the director of the center, and she shares with us some of the outreach the center provides to educators across the state of Tennessee. Well, Dr. Clark, it's an honor to have you on the show. We've been broadcasting from your center for so very long, and it's the first time we've had you on Out of the Blue, so welcome.
Andrew, it's so nice to be here. Thank you for inviting me to talk today. And especially thank you as our new partner in the True Blue TV partnership.
Well, we're having a lot of fun working with you on True Blue TV and a lot of great work ahead. But let's talk about the Center for Educational Media. For folks that may not be aware of some of the services that you provide to the College of Education and the entire campus, can you kind of give us the elevator speech of the center?
The Center for Educational Media, a program of the College of Education, is a multi-service program, primarily serving College of Ed, but we offer services and support to other colleges and offices on campus. This center was born, so to speak, with the audiovisual services. People could bring equipment to be repaired. Professors could check out projectors and screens for the classrooms. We offer services in engineering and audiovisual services, video production, editing. In our new professional development center, it has grown into a center focused on providing training and professional development to educators in Tennessee.
Well, Dr. Clark, my mind goes back to the fantastic success that the center provided the Center for Dyslexia when a conference that was scheduled to happen on campus, was really just going to be scrapped until the center stepped in and said, no, we can do this virtually. Talk about the worldwide impact that suddenly started to happen because of that center being offered through these new virtual services.
The Center for Dyslexia sponsors each year the Fox Reading Conference, and that reading conference is in existence to offer training to Tennessee teachers in the teaching of reading. 1 week before the on-site conference was scheduled, we were told that the university is going virtual. With Dr. Tim Odegaard, we worked and planned and plotted and tested, and we delivered a virtual conference. The beauty of that was so exciting to us was that instead of 200-something educators, we were able to come in contact with 21,414.
Wow.
And so it exponentially expanded our reach and our potential to impact teachers.
A fantastic success story, and I know there were participants from South Africa, from Brazil, from Italy, from the United Kingdom. I mean, everyone was just wowed by that. But that also talks about the niche you've really carved out for yourself in professional development. I recognize that was the Center for Dyslexia's event was a little bit different than the professional development process you're talking about, but the same ability to offer educational services, both virtually and in person, to help enrich the quality of education. Can you talk about that role that you're doing now and how amazing your reach has been in the professional development sphere?
We started with on-site conferences, primarily hosting professional organizations across the state, serving administrators, serving teachers, district level, state level educators in Tennessee on site. We knew that we needed to create some original professional development that was created here, designed, developed, and it happened here. So it occurred to me that rather than looking at major topics, we needed to find the niches that were unfilled. And so our first area to offer services to for teachers of English learners, we named it the ELL Collaborative, English Language Learner Collaborative. And we heard consistently, our district doesn't offer us targeted professional development that addresses the needs, the unique needs we have serving English learners. And when we can come together with other teachers doing the same work, it is invaluable. And even on site, I believe we eventually were reaching and had the involvement of 45 school districts. But when we went to virtual, that enabled us to reach beyond the 1 hour driving radius in Middle Tennessee. It enabled us to go as far as Kingsport in the northeast corner. It enabled us to go into Memphis. The culmination of that was in the summer academy. Our topic was teaching English learners virtually. That was our primary topic of that conference. We had participants from 110 school districts across Tennessee. We had higher ed educators come into that conference from across the state, and we had people from the State Department join us in that session. We were thrilled with that outreach and knowing that now we can get to these teachers and offer this collaborative conversation with other educators doing the same work. That is so exciting to us because we constantly get good feedback.
One of the things that we've discussed previously is the School Counselor Collaborative. Can you describe that and tell us what you're hoping to achieve through it?
School counselors, similar to ELL teachers, there may be very small staffs of school counselors in districts. So we feel that there may be similar needs there. So we had our first School Counselor Collaborative meeting last fall, virtually. And we have plans in place. I've already started discussions to begin a third collaborative for special education teachers, and it's called the SPED Collaborative.
Obviously, you've got a lot of partners and a lot of parts to this process. Can you really diagram it for us? How does this really work to your advantage?
The secret I have found with this model, I put it together because it seemed to serve what we needed in Tennessee. And the major stakeholders involved in this triangle of professional development. One, there needs to be a host that has the capacity to deliver the professional development, and that's us, the university. The second stakeholder is support and buy-in by the Tennessee Department of Education. We've had that all along with Jan Lanier from Department of Ed. But the third stakeholder that's critical in making this collaborative work is we need participation and the voice of the statewide professional organization of educators. So for the ELL collaborative, 10TSOL has been that organization. But another key piece that I think is the reason the collaborative's working so well, we don't tell them what topics we're offering. We ask them, what topics do you need help? And they say, we really need some help in this area, or we need help in this area. And so we find practitioners in Tennessee who are doing well in those areas, and we bring them in. So it's Tennessee practitioners teaching each other, and it's within the context of Tennessee state policy and Tennessee practices. We've had great success with the ELL Collaborative, and we look forward to having a same level of success with School Counselors Collaborative and the SPED Collaborative.
Dr. Laura Clark, Director of the Center for Educational Media and the College of Education. Dr. Clark, fantastic programs, great results. Thank you for everything you do for the educators of the state of Tennessee and for all of us at the university.
Andrew, thanks for having me today. We are enthused and energized to continue our work serving the educators of Tennessee and serving the College of Education at MTSU.